It's another daily update on United today here on United and Everything Football. We have updates on Dan Ashworth and some transfer news as well. And finally, we have some team news ahead of our game against Everton this weekend. We are making a quick turnaround. When we come back, we unpack everything here on United today. Many thanks for staying with us here on United today. It's always a pleasure to come your way. If this is your first time watching United today, please remember to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime we have any new content. It's very important to us. Let's help build this community together. So what do we have for you today on United today? All right, so as you know, it's been identified by the new ownership or the new part owners of the club, Ineos, that one key area that United haven't performed so well has been the area of recruitment. Not just Ineos knowing. We all know that United haven't done so well with regards to the issues of recruiting players to fit a particular system and also to be able to get for United to get value for money in terms of these transfers. So as a result of that, United have a discussion with one sports advisory and statistical analysis firm known as Ludonautics. Yes, Ludonautics. Now, Ludonautics is run by a former Liverpool director of research. His name is Dr. Ian Graham. Now, they have specialty in dealing with issues of helping identify players and providing very sound analytical information with regards to transfers, and they helped Liverpool in helping identify some key players and getting some bargain players like Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, Robertson, the left back of Liverpool. All of these players were recruited on the back of the work of Dr. Ian Graham. And as things stand, according to Matt Hughes of the Daily Mail, United have already started engagement with this sports advisory firm, Ludonautics, to help improve recruitment within the club. So Ineos seems to be working very, very hard in ensuring that United makes the best decision with regards to recruitment, which has obviously become an area of interest, or obviously become an important area for everybody within the club, given the fact that United have spent over 1 billion since Alex Ferguson retired, but still haven't been able to get value for money for some of the players that have come into the club. So it's one area United is seeking to improve. So that is it with regards to United trying to engage some of these firms to be able to help improve the recruitment within the club. And also, it's not just Ludonautics, but United are also engaging other firms to help, in data analysis to help improve all these areas within the club. We'll see how these things go. If, as and when any new information comes up, remember United Today is always here to provide you all the latest updates with regards to that. Now, on that same breath, a lot of people have been asking how far with the negotiations with Newcastle in relation to Dan Ashworth. Well, not so much information at the moment, but Manchester Evening News is reporting that as things stand, it may look as if Dan Ashworth may be serving a 1-year gardening leave. The implication of this will be that he's likely going to miss this summer transfer window and also miss the winter window in January 2025. So effectively, if he's going to commence work, it's going to start in the summer of 2025. I'm not too sure about this because it will be very, very unfortunate that you would hire someone and the person would have to work a year later, given how important that Ashworth is going to be for the new recruitment structure that Sir Jim Ratcliffe is trying to put in place. Dan Ashworth is seen as one of the most important people who is being brought in to help galvanize or to help improve United's ability to recruit the right kind of players into the system. So negotiations are still ongoing, but this is what Manchester Evening News is reporting. I believe that, well, there will be some compromises to ensure that, Dan Ashworth comes in a little bit more earlier. My hunch tells me that, well, he's likely to miss this summer and probably start after this summer transfer window so he can put things in place within the department that he has been asked to go run within the club. So that's it by way of news of Dan Ashworth and what to expect with regards to that. Now, still on recruitment, one of the most reliable, outlets when it comes to Manchester United news, Marketeers, have also stated that United have already set in motion plans for this summer with regards to player recruitment. Yes, not waiting for anybody, whether it's Dan Ashworth or Omar Barada, but Ineos are trying to correct things with regards to recruitment already for this summer, and it is thought that the team within the recruitment department are already receiving recommendations from scouts and analysts or the analytics team within the club, and have already set in motion some of the deals that United is seeking to do. It is understood that some of the areas that United are looking out for is a right-sided centre back, and also a right back is also on the cards. In midfield as well, United is looking at that, and up front, be it a striker and also a right wing. So it looks to me that it's going to be a very, very busy transfer window for Manchester United in the summer. And it's expected that a lot of clear-out will also be happening with players thought to be high on wages likely to leave, so that and it can free up some space. United is also has been battling with FFP over the last couple of windows. As a result, has placed the cap on its ability to be able to get players. So some players will definitely leave. We are hearing names like Casemiro, Rafael Varane, Jadon Sancho, all of these names likely to, United would like to do deals that would see these players move so that there can be enough space for some players to come. Now, some of the profile of players that United have been looking out for include the likes of Jean-Claire Todibo. If you've been following news around, he's high on the list. Jared Brantwaite of Everton, he's a left-sided central defender, or plays on the left side, left footer. His name has also been high on the list. Jeremy Frimpong for right back for Bayer Leverkusen, who is having a fantastic season. His name has always been on the list as well. And Michael Olise, also for the right wing or for the attackers, his name has also been on the list with regards to some of the players that the recruitment team for Manchester United are looking at. So all of these names are under consideration. A striker is also thought to be high on the list, and a lot of names are popping up with regards to some of the players that United will be looking at. But if you have any player in mind who you feel that United should sign, you can leave them in the comment section. Let's have your thoughts on some of the players that you think that United should let go, and also some of the players that should be brought in. One thing that captures my mind when you look at some of the targets that have been put out there by Manchester United has to do with the age and the profile. As stated, this whole exercise is being carried out by the recruitment team. Over the last couple of years, it's been a lot of failed decisions with regards to the recruitment. But this time around, emphasis is being placed on very young, up-and-coming players who are also playing at the very highest level. These are some of the names that are being considered, for transfer for Manchester United and the kind of players that we are looking out for. So it's very interesting. Looks to me like a very, very interesting summer for Manchester United. We'll be looking at how these things pan out with regards to it. So that's it by way of recruitment and issues regarding the recruitment around the club. We'll see how things pan out. A lot of news will be coming out. In terms of player identification and what will be done over the course of the summer. We'll be bringing you a lot more information on that here on United Today. So remember to subscribe so that you don't miss any news with regards to the transfers. Now, let's look at some team updates as well with regards to the game that will be coming up against Everton over the weekend. Now, earlier in the course of the day, United released some training pictures, so it gives us as an idea of some of the players that are available. No notable injury absentee was seen at training, but if you remember 2 days ago on United Today, I brought you an update on Marcus Rashford, where it was reported that it's likely that he may not be available, but the story that I brought you debunked some of these claims that were making rounds earlier on in the day. The training pictures that came out showed Marcus Rashford was present and was training with the team, so he will be present for the game against Everton. So Marcus Rashford is fully fit and is likely to be present in the game against Everton. Now, I have this short video. So Rasmus Hojlund met up with some fans outside of the stadium, or outside of Carrington, and this is what Rasmus Hojlund had to say with regards to his injury.
Been feeling it?
Do you want a picture?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
You're not back for Everton?
Hold that for a second.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, can Charlie just have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Can Charlie...
Well, you heard Rasmus Hojlund. Now, he talked about the fact that he's not joined the team yet in training, and however, he doesn't rule himself out of the game against Everton, and so he's likely that perhaps, if for nothing, we'll be seeing him on the bench or something. Now, Inside United, the very reliable Inside United have also stated or have posted this in relation to Rasmus Hojlund, like saying that he's racing, he's doing his best to get himself fit and available for the game against Everton this weekend. We still don't have a striker. It would be great to have Rasmus Hojlund back in the fold to help in a game against Everton as United come up against Everton over the weekend. All right, so this is how we draw the curtain for today's edition of United Today. Thanks for joining. Remember to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We will come your way tomorrow with another set of updates on United Today. It's great coming your way. Have a great time.